Today we're going to be talking about the brain, and mainly any of these neurological diseases, including Parkinson's, frontotemporal dementia, Alzheimer's disease, cerebellar ataxia. All of these diseases, the hippocampus seems to be greatly involved. The hippocampus is a structure deep inside the brain that has control over our behaviors, sexual drives, our memories, balance. It's really who we are is based in that hippocampus. And what we're seeing in these neurodegenerative diseases is that the hippocampus, they have fewer neural pathways. It should be densely covered with nerve pathways, and they're greatly decreased. So when looking at, let's say, dementia and Parkinson's, they notice that, and so much of our research today is in looking at amyloid proteins, which has to go with Alzheimer's, tau, which goes with other types of dementia, synuclein protein, which goes with Parkinson's and some of those dementias. And the idea is, let's get rid of those proteins and everything will be fine. Well, there's a number of organizations and universities have been looking at the hippocampus, and what they found out is there's a part of the brain called the Brain Derived Neurotropic Factor, BDNF. And BDNF allows the hippocampus to rebuild itself, build new neural pathways, increase neuroplasticity, in other words, helps the brain to survive and regenerate under stressful conditions or injuries. So you can rebuild neural pathways. So what they did is in animals and in humans, they've looked at these neurodegenerative diseases. And first of all, they gave them BDNF. You can make that compound. And it didn't work very well because it's a large molecule and does not cross the blood-brain barrier. So you can give it here, it never gets into the brain. So someone had the bright idea, let's give them neuro stem cells. Give it as an IV here. It will cross the blood-brain barrier. And once they're in the brain, they can make BDNF. And they did it. It was amazing. In over 50% of the people, the brain started to come back. They weren't as confused. They were better. The plaques from amyloid, tau, and synuclein proteins were still there, but I think they were like a red herring. The real problem is in the hippocampus. It's brain-derived neurotropic factor, and you can revive the brain. You can rebuild it. And the animal studies have shown that, and human studies have shown that, and having done this ourselves in our own practice, a lot of these so-called deadly diseases may not be deadly. They may be maybe a temporary condition. There is hope.